Great job. Thanks. Hey guys, you may remember we are Chattanooga 3D, and we are the group that is designed to make none of our team members any money at all. And I can say, I think we did. I only partially joke. This is, when I say we are Chattanooga 3D, I might more accurately say we are Chattanooga 3D, because this is a very collaborative project that we worked on. We had a lot of great people here this whole weekend. But after this weekend, it's going to open up to the whole community to participate and to benefit from it. As I said earlier, the context that this comes from is something wonderful that happened in this community over the last few months called Chattanooga Stand. It was something in which 26,000 people, in essence, came together and voiced their visions for the future. And it was an extremely collaborative effort, not only on the part of the community, but on the part of the team here that put that together. So in that context, the idea was to let's come up with an initiative that kind of takes that collaborative spirit and carries it forward. The result is a non-profit thing. We come from very for-profit backgrounds, and I want to thank you guys for letting us sort of non-profiteers be in your midst this weekend. We really appreciate that. What we come up with is pretty neat. Our goal was to kind of get started. We've gotten started. We're going to have something to show you that will, I think, will be pretty neat. And I do want to thank some of the folks who were here the whole time, and then some of the folks who are not here. The ones who are not here right now, or actually some of them are out working right now. They're producing 3D models for us, and they're sending in photographs, and that's what this whole community is going to be able to do. We had the help, this is by the way my notes, a little information telephone here. Karen Lawampo, Herculean effort. Mark Bullock, he was here and did this incredible Tivoli model, which is fantastic. There was me, Stephen Culp, Bill Johnson, Cofield King, Christina Hazlett, Melanie Silva, and a bunch of others, Denise, Ash, Jeff, Rob, and a bunch of architectural firms, and we're finding all kinds of folks want to contribute to this. It's fun, you're not going to make any money off of it, but I will say that the economic impact of this may be pretty good over the long term. I think this is kind of something we're going to throw out there. We're not going to tell you what to do with it, because honestly, we don't know what to do with it. In fact, I've had a few questions over the last 2 days from people that I should probably just knock out real quick. One was, what is your revenue model? The answer is, I don't know. The other is, who's your target market? My answer is, I don't know. And the other question is, what will they do with it? I don't know. The point is, we're going to throw it out there, we're going to let you play, let you figure out what you're going to do. Before we show the demo, let me give you some idea. We're not that clueless about who might use it, but it could be useful for city planners, it could be useful for developers, it could be useful for artists who have art installations around the city that want to showcase their art around town. It could be useful for retail stores. Frankly, it could tie into some of what you guys have been working on, local, etc., in a pretty cool way. And pretty much the sky's the limit. So why don't we get to show you a little bit of what we've done here, and pay attention at the very end. There might be a little bit of a spec of something that you enjoy.
By the way, Mark learned how to use SketchUp yesterday, so first time user, and he's building Tivoli, so it's pretty amazing. So great job.
Yeah, building Tivoli.
At Chattanooga3D.com.
3, 2, 1, action.
If I could walk climb into a paper plane, no seats, no wings, no anything, but I'm not insane, I'm not insane. I'll climb into my wooden car, no brakes, no wheels, no sex appeal, smart and fun now. When I'll arrive, I'll say to you that my tongue wild, I'll sit right down and have some tea, but I'll stay standing and speak to thee, and I'll tell you inappropriately how I feel now. I say I love you now like I love you then, and my heart pours up like a barrel of rain. Reality check, you're not listening. Muscle behind, keep listening. Behind my back.
Famous Mueller's dumpster.
That's awesome.
All right. That was maybe a little bit technologically challenged, the presentation there. I assure you what goes on in the background is a lot smoother than that, but I hope you enjoyed that. We really wanted to take you in here and show you all around yourselves. We really didn't have time, it was only 48 hours. I wanted to say thank you for mentioning what you did about there's some folks here just for sort of community spirit, because my belief is that entrepreneurial spirit really applies across the board, and this is a very entrepreneurial state, and this is an incredibly entrepreneurial city. And I think just by doing stuff like this, just by coming together and seeing what happens, we can accomplish a heck of a lot more than anyone imagines. So we've really enjoyed this. This is going to keep building. Mark, who just learned SketchUp a day ago, did one of our most beautiful models, and I think that's an example of how collaborative this can be. Just about anybody in this community can participate. So we invite you to. We now hand this over to Chattanooga. Thank you very much.